right? That's two
Yeah.
advices here. Now, let's get
And then,
over with the technical part, brother. Let's go to the mindset, life, the next 20 minutes of this call that I told you about.
so, yeah. Yeah. So I don't know. How do you deal with losses? Do you go out for tea, or how do you manage your emotions?
I don't feel like I need to deal with losses. I don't feel like I need to do something to get over it or like to go have some lunch, get a drink, or talk to my girlfriend or talk to my mother about it because they need to make me feel better about my loss. Losses and wins, they happen every day. And once they happen every day, you get used to them. Like, there is, of course, some systems to deal with them, to not react emotionally to them, I mean, and I will tell them to you right now. However, the fact that I feel sad and I need to deal with it, this doesn't happen. I care about my quarterly results. Every 3 months, I care about my performance. I look at it and I tell my investors, this is how much we performed this 3 months. This is how much money you'll be sent. This is all I care about. This is simply all I care about. So I don't care
Yeah.
about daily losses. Like, they happen every day. At some point, you just grow into it. You don't have a reaction to it. If something happens every day, if every day you walk into your house and someone slaps you in the face, and it happens every day you knock on the door, someone opens the door, slaps you in the face, and then you get in. At some point, you'll get
Yeah.
used to it. You'll open the door, they're like, "Hey, come on, fucking slap me," and they slap you, and you get into the door. You'll just get used to it. I'm not saying it's
Yeah.
good. I'm
Yeah.
just saying you get used to the feeling of being slapped every day in the face. And it's the same thing with the markets. You lose every day, you win every day, win sometimes, lose sometimes, and at some point you just get used to like being crushed by the market. And then it's the definition of the word crushed. People lose, I risk 0.5% per trade. So if I lose, I
Yeah.
lose 0.5%. Am I actually crushed? No, it's just a loss. It's just a small 0.5%. So I don't care that much. So that's also something like risking a little bit. I'm not afraid of losing, as I'm not going homeless if I lose this trade. I'm just going to lose 0.5% of my account. Nothing's going to happen. I don't care. So that's also something to consider. If you're risking too much per trade, of course you'll be afraid. Of course you'll feel something. If you put $100 or $1,000 in your account, you risk it all and you lose it all in one trade, of course you're going to feel like shit. You just lost all your savings. But if you're losing 0.5% out of $1,000 and you have $1,000 in your bank account, 0. Or even $100,000 and you just lost 0.5%, which is $500, or
Yeah.
$50 on a 10,000 account, or $5 on a $1,000 account, it's not going to affect you. You're going to care about, okay, I care about the cumulative result. I don't care about this, just this
Yeah.
singular loss. I don't really give a shit about it. So that's something to also consider. So,
Yeah. But
uh, yeah,
sorry,
go ahead.
sorry. Yeah. The psychology of the 1% profit. How do you reach that stage of saying, you know what, I'm gonna reach, I'm gonna target like uh, a 1%. I mean, how do you then? Yeah, like how do you? Yeah, I mean, yeah.
It just,
How do you?
yeah,
Yeah,
brother.
reach.
How the
Yeah.
reason why I reached that mindset is because I identified what's realistic and what's unrealistic. That's it. I sat down and I was like, okay, I've been trading for 4 years. I'm losing. It might be not something with my strategy. It might be something with my expectations because you define what losing is. So here's the thing. When I say I'm losing, for me, making 1% before, when I was trading during those 4 years, was also a loss. I didn't consider it as a win. I was like, okay, just barely 1%. I didn't do anything. That's how I started trading. Oh, it's barely 2%. What the fuck's nothing? This is
Yeah,
how I
exactly.
started. This is how I started
Yeah,
trading. So I
yeah,
defined loss in my dictionary when I first started trading as, okay, if I lose 2% or if I win 2%, those are both losses because 2% is nothing. And then I understood what's actually realistic, that no, 2% is not nothing. I started seeing those big numbers. I started meeting those big players, people who are trading with tens or hundreds or millions of dollars. And for me, even $10,000 back then, it was a very big number once I hear it. Like someone having a $10,000 account, for me, he was rich. So seeing those people and seeing that like if I have $100,000 account and I make 2%, that's $2,000. That's enough for me.
Sure.
So I was like, okay, then I don't need to make that much. I started calculating what's realistic. And I remember there's one day I brought my calculator and I was like, let's say I make 10% a month. And I put it on my calculator and I was like, 10% a month, let's say I don't withdraw. Okay, then I
Yes.
triple my account every single year. I sat down and I thought myself, I Googled Warren Buffett yearly returns.
Yeah.
Warren Buffett is one of the biggest investors, one of the richest
True.
ones. So I was like, if
True.
he can't triple his account every single year, why do I think I'm smart enough to triple my account every single year? What kind of an egotistical asshole am I to think that I can perform better than Warren Buffett who've been investing his whole life?
So,
So
so yeah, what do you
and
think?
even hedge
I'm
funds,
saying,
by the way, because a lot of people will say, oh, Warren Buffett is an investor, he's not a trader. But even hedge funds, if you look at traders and hedge funds and all of that, you Google it, Google their returns, and you'll think to yourself, like, how much of an egotistical asshole I should be to believe that I'm performing better than the top hedge funds in the world and better than the top performers in the industry. Like, it's just egotistical. And then calculate it logically. Do you think right now Elon Musk, he's sleeping in the factory at night to do Tesla? He would just hire a trader and be like, here's $1 billion, triple it every single year, motherfucker. And then it's done. He doesn't need to do anything else. He can sit down, sit at home and relax. Why is he working on Tesla? Because it's simply not possible. People don't triple accounts every single year. People don't 10x, 50x, 100x. Yes, there is some exceptional stories that the media take and they put it out there and gets the light and people start watching it. Oh, I'm going to get into trading because that one person turned $1,000 into $100,000, so I'm going to do the same and all the shit. Those are exceptions. If a gambler today goes to the casino and he makes $1 million in the casino, people call him a genius. However, if he goes to the same casino and does the same actions he did before and he loses all his money, everyone will call him stupid. He's doing the
true.
same actions. People don't judge you based on your actions. People are not true to you. People just like say, "Oh, you have money, you're smart," which is not realistic. I've seen a lot of rich people who are stupid. So it's not about, oh, he has money, he's smart. You're doing the same actions. One time you're failing, one time you're succeeding. When you succeed, people call you smart. When you fail, people call you stupid. It means there's a glitch in the system there. There's something not working out, not adding up. The reality is you will start safe with $1,000 and people will call you stupid for making $5 or targeting like $10 a month with your
Yeah.
$1,000. They'll call you stupid. I received this. I'm an AI engineer. People started telling me safe job, high paying safe job. Why are you trading with $1,000? You're just wasting your time. You could use your time to learn more software, to do more shit in software. Why are you doing trading? All this shit. And they were calling me stupid. After I received my first and second investor, everyone was like, oh, what do you think about Bitcoin? What do you think about Ethereum? What do you think will happen to
Yes.
this? Can you teach me the way you trade? Can you do this?
Yes.
The approach changed based on my results. I was doing the same things, I was the same person. It's just how much
True.
money in my pockets I have that altered the people how people talk to me. So you need to be true to yourself. And you need to say, okay, I just want to target 2%. I know on $1,000 it's stupid. I'm not going to make any tangible money. However, I'm going to learn how to trade. I'm going to learn how to trade properly with big money. And then later on, you get a prop firm, you get an investor, you get big money, and you start trading for them. And now you're making tangible amounts of money that you could live off of instead of gambling. And let me ask you this question: if you're gambling, can you actually be safe to provide for your family, to have kids, to do all the shit if you're gambling, even if you're making millions of dollars? If you're gambling, you will never feel safe. You'll always get that feeling that what if something happens someday and I just lose it all because I'm gambling? You'll always feel this. You wouldn't be able to just simply provide for your family and just be safe and put your kids in school or rent a more expensive apartment. However, if you're trading safely, targeting small percentages, and you have the data to prove it, you've back tested, you've optimized, you'll always feel safe. You'll feel safe doing all this shit. You'll feel safe upgrading your life. You'll feel safe going to Dubai as I did. because you
exactly,
have
yeah.
the data to back it up. You're not just gambling your money.
Sure. Yeah, because you know what, my mindset has been tripling. I don't know for how long, and so now what you're saying to me, like it's really, yeah, like hitting me hard, man. Yeah, it's deep. Yeah, what you're saying it's deep. Yeah, I'm learning a lot. Damn, yeah. I've been thinking of like tripling the account. You know how it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I
I'm like just
exactly I know how it is, brother. Everyone starts like this.
you know,
Everyone starts with an idea.
you know, in any trade that I do, like I just go all out. That's just yeah. So what you're telling me now, like it's deep, man. Yeah, it's touching me a lot, man. Yeah,
Yeah,
and it's
brother,
helping me.
you can't even judge a strategy unless you have taken 100 trades with that strategy. You can't even start judging it or optimizing it unless you have taken 100 trades with it. In order to even be capable of taking 100 trades with one strategy, you have to risk less. You have to risk 0.5% because you're taking 100 trades and you want to judge a strategy, you want to accumulate data. How can you judge a strategy if you're just risking your whole account per one trade? You wouldn't be able to even survive to take three trades or four trades. So, this is why, brother, you need to. This mindset needs to go. You know this already.
Yeah, it's gotta go. So yeah, it's gotta go. It's gotta go. It's gotta go. Yeah, but like, I needed to hear this from like someone else because South African traders online they what's the right word? They advertise like tripling, I think accounts, it's what we know here. You know what I mean? That you can triple your accounts. It's what we know here in South Africa. So hearing it from you, man, it has changed my life big time because now, like, I know, okay, fine, it's about learning, but like in a proper way. You know what I mean? Yeah, not like this thing of just yeah,
Yeah, brother.
yeah.
As I said, we all start like this, so you don't feel bad about it. We all start in a way where we want to make a very big amount of money from a small amount of money, and it's why we get into it in the first place. No one got into it thinking I want to make 2% a month. No one got into it thinking I want to make $10 from my $1,000 account. No one started like that. However, we all reach a point. Most traders who become profitable reach a point where they realize there must be something wrong. Like, I'm a hardworking person. Why the fuck am I not succeeding? People tell me to hard work, hard work. I'm a hardworking person. I'm not succeeding. Then there must be something fundamentally wrong that I'm doing. That is not just about how hard I'm working. And we start realizing the truth of it. And also, we start meeting some people that also put the good ideas in your head, as what's happening right now between us. So that's it. When I started trading, my friends were betting on football matches at university. And I even started trading before that. I started trading 1 year before university. I started looking into it. However, it was all the guys trying to bet on football matches. Like, they watch football matches, they try to bet on it and make some money. And I don't understand football that much. I might watch it sometimes. However, I'm not that big fan that understands player injury and what just happened and who's the best player. And if that player is injured, the team might not play as good as they usually play. And I used to see them sit down and put all this analysis. Like, no, this player is injured. He won't be able to play. The team performance is going down. Let's bet on the other team. And I saw all of this shit in front of me, and I didn't understand football. So I said, let me just trade while they bet because I wanted to do something similar. I wanted to feel like in the group. So I started trading with the idea of, okay, let me just try to double my money, triple my money, do all this shit. And I was stuck in it for a very long time, by the way.
Yeah,
I'm ashamed to say it right now. However, I've even borrowed money from some people and I blew it out. And even at this stage in my life, even back then, my girlfriend even gave me $700 to trade with. And then she was
sure.
like, I believe in you. You're the best. You're very smart. I'm an engineer. So she was like, you're very smart. I can see it in you and all this shit.
Yeah,
Mathematician, just go ahead, do it. $700, 3 days. They were blown out. I kept lying to her for 2 months that everything is going all right. However, I blew it in the first 3 days. So
yeah,
we don't blame yourself. Like, We all start there. However, we reach a point where we realize, oh fuck it, it's not actually like that. And I don't believe it's our fault. I don't believe it's your fault. I believe it's the fault of the people who advertise it as such to sell their courses and to sell their mentorships. This is the problem. I have no problem losing three clients or three students that are coming to my mentorship just because I told them, no, you won't be able to fulfill your dreams of making 20% a month. However, if you care about 3 to 5%, if you care about not doubling your account, however, treating it as a business, then I'm here to teach you. And a lot of people say, oh no, I just watched this other trader. He said he can do this, he can do that. You know what? Maybe I'll just, maybe in the future, however, not right now. I want to see like this other course and stuff like that. And I'm like, okay, no problem. So
Yeah,
just setting realistic expectations, and I hope one day we have a world where like everyone just speaks truthfully about this industry instead of trying to just delude people because they don't realize the harm that they're doing. It's not about paying for a course. It's not about someone will do a $100 course, for example. It's not about that $100 that this person is paying. It's about the years that this person is wasting believing something that is not actually true. This is what's harmful. It's not just the money. People say, oh, you're forex traders, those gurus, those scammers, they are scamming people out of their money. Is they're not just scamming them out of their money, they're scamming them out of their time. Because a person who believes he can double or triple his account because of that a guru said on Instagram will waste years of his life trying to reach this point when it's not possible. So they're causing a lot of harm. And I hope we reach someday where everyone can be able to at least sit down and speak truthfully about this industry.
yeah. So yeah. No, but thank you so much for that because for me, yeah, like I've had like the wrong like mindset, about trading. I mean, I don't know for how long. So this is going to help me a lot. Man. I'm telling you, yeah, helping a lot. Yeah.